Happy Friday, everyone. How's everyone doing? Leave in the comments how you're holding up. This is our first week done with stay at home. And this is our third week of business being shut down. So I'm just wondering how everyone's holding up out there. I have to tell you, it's been pretty hard for Positive Lisa here even. I had a little meltdown yesterday. It's just, it's hard not being able to be with people and seeing their faces and being able to be out with them. You know, if you're an extrovert like I am that likes to be out and about, it can be pretty hard. So I came on tonight. I'm going to teach you how to do some foam rolling and with the tennis balls again, because we've, been inside now and just kind of laying around, watching movies, sleeping in later. So I've been feeling it in my low back. And so I want to come on and show you some exercises and some techniques how we can release some of that tension in our low back. Okay? But please leave in your comments how you're doing, what you're doing to occupy your time. Hi, Julie. Hi, Jackson, Douglas. Hi, Shy. Oh, you guys, we're going to make it through this, right? We are. It's tough. It's tough. But, okay, so those of you that have a foam roller, go grab your foam roller. We're also going to be using tennis balls. If you've watched my other videos, we talked about doing that. So tonight we're going to be using 2 of them with our sock. So go grab those if you have them. And again, I'm going to be showing you techniques for your low back. All right, we're going to start out with the foam roller. So grab your foam roller, and we're going to actually work on our hip flexors, our glutes, and our hamstrings. Because with the foam roller, you do not want to directly put that on your low back and roll on that. The reasoning for that is because it's okay to do it on your upper back, your thoracic, because your ribs protect your spine. Where under your ribs, from your ribs to your hips, you don't have that protection. So you never want to foam roll your lower back directly. So we're going to start with our hip flexors. And if your hips, your glutes, and your hamstrings are tight, that's going to affect your low back and give you some low back pain. So we want to get the tightness out. We want to loosen that up. Okay, so what you want to do first is kind of get on your side onto your hip and if you're going to do your left side, put your left leg straight before, have your hand down here for a little support, and then you're going to take your right leg and put it over your left. Okay, so you're on your hip like this, and you just want to roll back and forth. Okay, and you can move a little bit. You want to lean a little bit forward so you're right on that hip. If you find a tender spot, just sit there for a little bit. Just hold that. And you're really going to be able to feel this. A lot of people are tender in these areas. Again, if you find a spot, just sit there and let that release. Okay, and then you also want to do your other side. I'm just going to do this one side to show you how to do it. And then we're going to move on to our glutes. So sit right on the foam roller, right on your glutes, on your butt. And then you want to cross. So we're going to be working on our left glute. You want to take your left leg, cross it over your right. Again, keep your hand back here for support, and then just roll back and forth. And you can go side to side. And again, you find a tender spot, just hold it there. You want to release all those tight areas in there. Okay, and again, do your other side. And then we want to do our hamstrings. So we're gonna take the foam roller, put it down like this. You can keep your right knee up. We're working on our left hamstring. Keep your right knee up and then lift your leg. And you're gonna feel that right in there and then lower. And then you can do that a few times and then move down, find another area, lift your leg up, hold that, and then put your foot down. And then just keep doing that all the way till you get to the underneath your kneecap there. Okay? You can also roll back and forth like this. That feels really good. And again, if you find a tender spot, hold. You're gonna feel this a little more because you're lifting your butt off there, so you're gonna have more pressure onto the foam roller. So this is gonna be a little more intense. Okay, and just, do that as long as you need to. But again, for video purposes, we're just doing this short. Okay, so that's that. And then we are going to do for our posture, because our posture also affects our low back. So what we're gonna do for this one is, since I don't have a longer foam roller, I'm gonna use my shorter one too, because we're gonna get right on top of that. I hope you guys can see this here. Right on top of that, and we're gonna actually lay down on the foam roller. I'll have my head on this smaller one. Okay, and then we're going to bring our arms up like this, and then bring them down to the mat. So bring your hands down to the mat. Your elbows are going to be up a little bit, but just bring your hands down to the mat, and you're going to feel that all the way across your pec muscles here. And that feels really good. And you can bring your knee up too and just sit there. You can make sure your low back is flat on the foam roller. You don't want to be arching your back. Keep that flat. And again, move that. That's very good for your posture. Okay. And then if you want to, grab your tennis balls. This feels amazing. So this really gets right into those sore areas in your low back. Now this is okay to do on your back. However, you do not want to put the ball directly on your spine. So you want to have, and again, this isn't going to be politically correct, people. So you want a little space between your balls, okay? All right, so you're gonna take your balls, and you're gonna put one on each side of your spine, and you're going to lay down directly on them. Okay? Oh, I could make this really funny, but I'm not going to. I don't want any hate mail. All right, so just put that pressure right on there, and it really feels amazing. And if you find a spot that's tender, just sit there for a little bit. You can roll back and forth, very lightly. But if you find that sore area, tender area, just sit there and hold it until it releases. Okay? This is also great for your glutes. It might be a little more tender than what the foam roller was, but this is really good to release those sore areas. So you just put that right underneath your glute there, and you just sit on it. You can roll back and forth. Again, you find a sore area, just hold it. Yeah, it can be a little tender. Okay, so that's that. If anyone has any questions, please leave it in the comments and I surely will answer them. I do want to show you a few stretches too that's really good for your low back. So laying on your mat, what you want to do is take your left leg, put it over your right leg, and then put your hands underneath and pull towards your chest. Hold that for about 10 to 12 seconds. Release, switch. Bring it in. Remember to keep doing your deep breathing too through all of this. Pull in, and you're going to feel that stretch all the way down your low back, all the way down your hamstrings. And repeat that 2 or 3 times. Okay, and then another one is to bring your knees to your chest and just hold. It's like giving yourself a hug since we can't hug anybody. Okay. And the last one I want to show you is grab a chair. Grab a chair and then you want to sit up straight. Put one leg on top of the other. I'm doing my left leg first. And then just bend forward. And hold that for, again, 10 to 12 seconds. And again, just like the one where you're laying on your mat when you brought your leg up, you're going to feel that all the way down from your low back all the way down to your back of your kneecap. And again, do the other side. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. I'm just going to check my comments here, see if anybody has any questions at all. Hi, Tim, Julie, John, Michael, Marie, Renee, Matt, Jesse, Chad, Randy, Jim, Sylvia, Sandy, Shadley, Jennifer. Thanks for another video. You're welcome, Jennifer. Tim, Lacey, Tom, and Tara. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Hang in there. Oh, we're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. But I just want to come on and show you that in case anyone's having any low back pain. I'll come on next week with something new. Let me know what you want to see. All right, and again, together we're going to get through this. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Love y'all. Bye-bye.